Hey guys, I'm Sonika. In today's photography tutorial, we are once again gonna talk about photography composition, and today we are gonna learn the importance of having a strong foreground to add depth to your landscape photos. The rules are gonna be the same whatever camera you use. So let's get started.
Please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon to get notified whenever I am on YouTube. Thank you.
Hey guys, I'm Sonika. Welcome to my channel, which is all about photography, travel, vlogging, cameras, and I put out new photography tutorials every Wednesday for you guys. So if you want new photography tips and tricks from me every Wednesday, please subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell icon. And today we are going to see how we can add foreground to our landscape photos to add more depth to them. Often we are only focused on the main subject and completely forget to add foreground to our photos. This happens a lot with me, but there are different simple approaches that we can use. So let's see what they are. You should be able to divide your photo into three parts: foreground, middle ground and background. Mostly it's not very difficult to locate a middle ground and background, because the middle ground can be the hills or the waterfall and background can be almost always the sky, but you can go creative with them too. So when you are clicking, make sure you can find these three layers in the scene and then proceed to click. My next tip is to get low. When I went to Malshej Ghat and I reached the spot at an DC resort, I went mad and started clicking. But then I realized, where is my foreground? So I started looking around and found flowers on the grass. So I went low and I clicked this image through the flowers and my job was done. Whichever camera you may use, you need to make sure that your three layers, foreground, middle ground, background, are in focus. So for that you need a small aperture. Anything between f8 to f16 should be fine. f11 would be ideal, and I shoot in aperture priority. ISO I try to keep it the least 100 and avoid raising it. Since I mostly shoot in broad daylight or golden hour, there's enough light around and I don't need to raise my ISO. But if my scene is dimly lit, I prefer using a tripod over raising my ISO. Shutter speed, I don't need to worry about it much because I am shooting in aperture priority and I have a tripod. And if I use a point and shoot or my mobile phone, I don't need to worry much at all and rely on my tripod button. Shooting in wide focal length, meaning focal length less than 35 mm, can let you go really close to the foreground and exaggerate its importance against the background. So you can create a visual relationship between near and far, as the wide angle helps you include more elements in the photo. Leading lines can be very compelling as foregrounds, as they allow the viewer to explore the composition in a particular direction and increase the level of visual engagement. Try to include them in the form of roads, poles, railings and whatnot. The ultimate goal is to lead the viewer on a path around the shot. Your foreground, middle ground, background need not always be in straight lines. Try to spot interesting shapes in your scene like triangles, diagonals, spirals, squares, etc. and see how you can include them as layers in your photo. By selecting a slow shutter speed, the motion of the water blurred during the exposure, creating an interesting foreground shape. Another idea can be to use a frame as a foreground. This frame can be anything, a clump of trees, some rocks, a window, whatever you can find. So the viewer's eye is automatically drawn to the scene. Here are a few more examples of foreground in my landscape photos. Adding a strong foreground is not compulsory for your landscape photos, but they can help by adding a lot of context and depth to your photos. And in case you found my video to be useful, give me a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below about which photography composition tutorial you would like to see next. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the bell icon to be notified whenever I post new videos. Here is my previous tutorial. Please go check it out, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more such videos every Wednesday on my channel. Bye.